entered my office to a surprise. Macy's not sitting in my chair waiting for me. She's usually impatient and is always here before me. I figure she may just be having a rough day, so I wait in my office for a bit. Lois comes to find me and asks where Macy is. I tell her what I know. She ponders for a moment and hands me a file. She tells me that she handed that file to Macy this morning, and she was supposed to give it to me for us to complete. Why wouldn't she have waited for me? She said she wants to learn from me, so what gives? I tell Lois I will head to the location and update her with what I find. The file details an anomaly in a remote town. In the center of the town, there's been some strange reports. An electromagnetic field is positioned in the center of town. Along with that, anything that contains metal has been rusted over. They have the entire center of the town blocked off for our investigation. I arrive as quickly as I can. My first plan is to find Macy. This ends up being easy as she's the only person who would be trying to enter the restricted area. She's about to go over the barricade when I grab her arm and stop her. Macy gets angry and tries to push her way through. I manage to calm her down and have her talk to me. Once she can compose herself, she tells me this is her hometown. She left so she could check on her parents and solve this case. I remind her not to lose her cool in this job, that it could very easily be the end of her. I reassure her that we are in this together. Tell her I will investigate the anomaly if she wants to go and see her parents. The problem with this is that her parents live in the restricted area. I take out a small pocket knife and I throw it over the barricade. As it goes over, the knife is immediately covered in rust. There's a real strange phenomenon going on here, but I'm unsure of what it is. Next, I take out my phone. Mar will replace it if something happens. I take a stick and attach my phone to it. I hold the stick out over the barricade, and I pull it back in. The phone is completely destroyed. On the outside, it looks alright, but the circuitry inside has been irreversibly damaged. I fear what might happen if a person were to go in there. I take out some binoculars to get a better view. Everything in the anomaly seems decrepit. I spot a clock, and I find the answer to what's been happening. The clock hands are spinning at a crazily high speed. If the clock isn't just broken, then this electromagnetic field is actually a place of temporal displacement. It would make sense things would rust over quickly, or electronics would no longer work, and I would guess a person entering would turn into a skeleton in a matter of seconds. I update Macy and Lois. Lois sends out a dome to put over the temporal zone. Macy already understands her parents have no chance of being alive in there. I do my best to comfort her as the dome is placed. The rest of town is relocated and their memories are wiped. Maybe one day I can help move this temporal zone. Hopefully Macy could get some closure then.